Alright, so it's time for the cringing. Hello, it's me, Q. Let's get into it. Alright, so this is a 42-year-old TikTok influencer doing a live stream, and he gets some interesting news in the middle of it.
Oh, there's a plane crash in Tanzania. Go blind into the lake.
Like, this man did not get even a full second after finishing the statement about the plane crash before he puts on that, I don't know what fucking face, and then begins dancing to the song again. Like, what is this dude on? Like, I've live streamed a lot. Sometimes you get weird news in the chat. If you're going to acknowledge the news, at least take a second to fucking talk about it, or I don't know, say that's, I don't fucking know, but not this. Anything but this. This was the worst choice. So the caption for this photo is showing my family my Pokemon collection over Thanksgiving, and you've got a young guy pulling out his Switch and showing his grandparents, a bunch of old people, his Pokemon, and people think this is cringe. I don't know why. Like, everybody in this picture looks like they want to run into high volume traffic anyway, so like, I can't imagine him showing off his Pokemon made things any worse. Like, these just look like very bored people regardless of what else is happening. Alright, we got a little text conversation here. This person says, the closest thing I've managed recently is just getting screwed over, unfortunately. The other person asks what happened. I bought tickets for a show, and then she told me she was sick and couldn't go, so I went by myself and saw her there with another guy. Big oof times. And that alone is pretty painful. Like, that, it must have been incredibly awkward, and like, how do you even enjoy the show after that? I would be so fucking bummed out. But additionally, on top of that, whoever this person confessed this thing that happened to them to, screenshotted it, and they didn't even screenshot it. They actually took a picture of the text conversation with another phone. Like, oh man, you're being done dirty by everybody around you. Oh no. Okay, this guy says, hey, I hope you had as much fun last night as I did. I don't consider listening to you rant about how much you like Star Wars in your gross apartment for 2 hours a fun time. Oh, geez, I'm sorry. I know I can get long-winded when talking about something I'm passionate about. I'm guessing this is your way of telling me you don't want a second date? God, please never contact me again. Also, please get hair inputs or something. Your baldness is gross. This one is another case of double cringe for me, because this person, like, actually needed to receive the criticism of, like, hey, clean up your apartment before you have a special someone over, and don't rant about something the entire time, regardless of if it's Star Wars or not. Yeah, just don't do that. But since this person was extra mean at the end, he might just write this off as just a mean person and not actually, like, apply the criticism to future dates. So this guy posted on Facebook saying I work 12 hours a day and come home to this shit, and it's his girlfriend, wife, whatever, sitting on the couch. The house is a huge mess, and like, I'm guessing she doesn't work if he's complaining about the house being a mess, and it's just like, that's cringe on its own. And then he's also posting it publicly to Facebook. Like, do you want everybody to know your marriage problems? Like, it's just so weird. Just deal with this with your partner. Maybe talk to a friend to blow off some steam. Don't just go posting about it to everybody in your life. Alright, this guy's out on the town and he's posted about it on Facebook. Drowning my Monday blues in some ranch dip at Applebee's. I normally wear my watch on my left wrist, but if I'm out, I'll switch my watch to the wrist that's facing the outside of the booth/table where there's more traffic. My hope is that people will see it, whatever watch I'm wearing at the time, and drool all over it, lol. Don't lie, who else does that? Am I the only loser in this boat? First off, if I passed your table, I wouldn't even have a passing thought about your watch. Maybe I would think, hey, this guy can tell the time if he needs to. The only people that you're going to be impressing with that are other watch guys. And on top of that, why would you expose yourself like this on Facebook? Like, I can almost understand partaking in this activity to try and impress people, but you defeat that by telling people that you're doing it. Like, who is gonna think that this is a relatable, fun, cool thing? So this person got this ad on YouTube or something.
It sucks being a single furry, am I right? Well, listen up. I just found this amazing place to meet furries. Furrymate.com is a dating site made just for us. I'm there and I love it. It's so easy to use and there's tons of single cute furries on there just like me. See you on furrymate.com.
Alright, so regardless of how you feel about furries, that little forced laugh at the end there caused me physical pain. I do have some questions for people that would use this sort of furry dating service. I know that there are furries in my audience. Do you care more about the attractiveness of someone's fursuit or the person underneath? Like, when you're engaging in activities with other furries, do the fursuit stay on? Does it come off? Like, how does this work? I need to know. I don't know why I'm asking. I know I probably don't want to know the answer, but I also need to have the answer. This is pain on a physical level, and it's completely unavoidable. This is Hollywood actor Sean Penn having a meeting with President Zelensky of Ukraine during the entire conflict that's been happening. And no, this is not a political video. This is just Sean Penn being extremely cringe.
Oh, Sean.
Yes.
No.
Please.
That is yours.
No, I feel terrible outside. it's just a symbolic, silly thing.
Yes, but
if I know this is here with you, then I'll feel better and stronger for the fight.
So great to honor, but until we will.
When you win, bring it back to Malibu.
Great.
Yes.
Great. Okay.
Because I'll feel much better knowing there's a piece of me here.
We have to win. Some moment which is very important. It's not from me. It's from Ukraine. That is more important. Yeah, please.
The President of Ukraine for our sanctuary. Thank you.
It's just fucking insane, dude. Like, Sean Penn himself is like, it's just this meaningless thing. Yes, it is completely meaningless. You're like, oh, if I can give this to you, it'll make me feel stronger in the fight. What fucking fight are you part of, my guy? Like, I know Zelensky's an actor and shit, and it's a gesture, but it just feels so fucking out of touch. Like, oh. It says POV, the puppy girl wants to be a brat. These words, they don't, what is the meaning of these?
Hey.
What?
I think you have something on your tongue. Show it to me. I can't possibly look that fast. You gotta keep your mouth open.
Bleh.
Stop. I'm being serious. This could be dangerous.
See it?
No. Just stop.
Bleh.
So, incoming cringe rant. If you feel like this sort of content is cool and awesome, feel free to drop a paragraph in the comments. But, like, I feel like there's been an insane uptick in people acting like babies or children in a borderline sexual way on the internet in the past couple years. And just on, like, regular ass social media, like, not even on, like, specialty websites or whatever. And obviously, a big problem is the people that consume it and make it popular because they demand that sort of content. But the content creators are equally to blame. Like, you're putting this shit out there and perpetuating that culture. I really just don't know what to say. Here's the video.
If you're little and you know it, clap your hands. If you're little and you know it, clap your hands. If you're little and you know it, wiggle your bottom just to show it. If you're little and you know it, clap your hands.
I already know what people in the comments are gonna say on this one, like, oh, this is Q-Star, this is some serious age regression therapy, like, this is helping this person process their trauma, and if that is the case, we don't show it for hundreds of thousands of people. That makes absolutely no sense in a therapeutic setting, and people arguing that it does make sense, I think, actively works to the detriment of anybody who's actually trying to process serious trauma. Like, this will not help. This will only get you insane hate on the internet. Like, please don't do this. The person in the video is not necessarily a bad person. I don't fucking pretend to know, but it's not helping them to do this online. So don't worry, there's more cringe to the video, but I just figured after that double whammy of people acting like children on the internet, I should show you these two pictures of this rare golden possum. It's so cute. All right, now back into the cringe. So this is a video of a guy filming his wife finishing up a 10K for the first time. She trained for months to get to this point.
It is.
Oh. Really? job! Yay!
Honestly, I feel like this is way better. Like, despite not being able to go through the inflatable thing, I think it's such a better story to be like, I finished my 10K and they had already started shutting shit down. Like, I feel like that's hilarious. His family seems super positive and supportive, so I feel like this is not like a horrible moment from them. Like, they'll bounce back and laugh about it for years to come. On top, I've got a little fun Mimi video on GigaChad male living spaces, and on bottom, if you want to keep staring into the void, I've got a video on this crazy incel stalker who just loses his marbles. And yeah, I hope everybody's doing super well. Channel members on the left, make sure you're skating, drinking a lot of water, and I'll see you super soon. Skate on, rollerbladers, blah blah blah.